Have you ever noticed how the smallest things in life can sometimes carry the greatest weight? A simple smile from a stranger, the smell of fresh rain, the gentle brushing of your hand against an old beloved photo frame. These tiny moments stitch together the fabric of our days, quietly weaving a life worth living. Today, I want to talk to you about another small thing. Something so ordinary, so easily overlooked, yet so powerful that it could be the key to living not just longer, but better. Washing your body, yes. Something you might have done thousands of times before, but paying special tender attention to 6 areas that are more important than you might imagine. I know it sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? After all, haven't we all been bathing ourselves for decades? But as time passes, the body we've trusted to carry us through laughter, through tears, through endless busy mornings and quiet aching nights, it needs a little more help, a little more care, a little more love. You see, with age, our bodies change in ways we can't always see. Skin becomes thinner, the immune system grows quieter, and those small daily rituals that once felt automatic can slip away unnoticed. And so today I invite you to pause with me, to look at your beautiful, hardworking body, not with judgment or impatience, but with gratitude. Because caring for your body isn't just about staying clean. It's about protecting yourself from silent dangers. It's about saying, I still have living to do. I still have memories to make. So grab a warm cup of tea or coffee, settle into your favorite chair, and let's have a heart-to-heart about the small acts of care that might just save your life. Are you ready? Helen was always a lively spirit. At 74 years old, she spent her mornings in the garden, humming to herself, surrounded by her beloved roses and tomatoes. The neighbors loved seeing her cheerful wave from across the picket fence, her floppy sun hat almost bigger than she was. But underneath that bright smile, Helen often brushed off little things. A scrape on her shin while tending to her flowers. A small rash under her arm after a humid week. It's nothing, she'd say with a shrug. Just getting older. Until one afternoon, Helen didn't answer when her friend Margaret came knocking. Hours later, they found her weak and feverish, barely able to lift her head. It turned out that a tiny skin infection started under her arm, where sweat and bacteria had quietly collected, had slipped past her aging immune defenses, and turned into a serious bloodstream infection. Helen recovered, but she spent 2 long weeks in the hospital, 2 weeks she could have spent tending her garden, laughing with her grandchildren, enjoying the life she loved. When I visited her later, she laughed it off. Helen always found the humor in everything, but then her voice turned soft. I never thought something so small could cause so much trouble, she said, picking at the hospital blanket. I wish someone had told me. And so today I'm telling you, because it's not about scaring you, it's about empowering you. It's about honoring the life you've built, the body that has carried you through every story you've ever lived. You deserve better than being sidelined by something so preventable. You deserve days full of energy, not days spent in hospital beds worrying about what you missed. So let's walk gently but firmly into this knowledge together. Across town, there's another story. Robert, 78 years young, may not look like a superhero. He's a little stooped, wears thick glasses and chuckles with a wheezy kind of laughter that fills a room. But if you ask anyone in his senior living community, Robert is the guy who seems to dodge every flu season, every stomach bug, every nasty cold that rolls through. What's his secret? Well, when I sat down with Robert one afternoon, he leaned in like he was sharing classified information. I wash, he said, simply winking, and not just a splash here and there. I really wash, every day. He showed me his little routine, how he took extra care with his feet, making sure to dry between his toes, how he cleaned gently under his arms around his belly button, behind his ears, places he said most people forget. It's like taking care of a classic car, Robert chuckled. You don't just hose it down, you get into the corners. You treat it like something valuable. And Robert's body has responded in kind. He still teaches chess to kids at the library once a week. He still mows the small patch of grass behind his building. He still laughs until tears run down his cheeks. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's respect for his body, for his years, for the life he still has ahead. Maybe a little bit of Robert's magic can be yours too. Because the truth is, your best days aren't behind you. They are waiting patiently ahead, ready for you to reach out clean and strong and claim them. If you're still following us and finding these insights valuable, please leave your thoughts in the comments to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss any updates. Your support enables us to keep delivering valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's dive into the next part. Now let's talk about something your doctor may have mentioned once or twice, but never really explained why these specific parts of your body need extra care. Think of your body like a cozy home. Some rooms like the kitchen or bathroom naturally get messier than others because they're warm, wet, and full of life. The same goes for parts of your body. Warmth and moisture invite bacteria to grow even when you can't see it happening. And as we grow older, our immune system changes. The little warriors inside our bloodstreams, the ones that used to fight infections quickly and quietly, start to slow down. They're still there. They're still strong, but they need more help than they used to. Dr. Nathan Klein, a well-respected researcher at the New York State Psychiatric Institute, once described the aging immune system beautifully. It's not that it fails, it just listens more slowly. And when bacteria gather in those warm hidden places, under the arms, between the toes, behind the ears, it gives infections a head start. Imagine your body like a beautiful old tree. A few loose leaves here and there are natural. But if rot creeps in at the roots and goes unnoticed, even the strongest oak can fall. And the good news, daily mindful washing is like tending to the roots. It's watering the soil. It's checking for tiny cracks before they become deep wounds. Studies published by the Mayo Clinic have confirmed that older adults who practice consistent, focused hygiene routines reduce their risk of common infections by more than 40%. That's not just a number, that's days and weeks and months more to spend with family, to travel, to laugh, to live. It's simple, it's free, and it's powerful. So next time you lift your washcloth, imagine you're not just cleaning away dirt. You're clearing a path for more beautiful moments ahead. Now let's get to the heart of it. 6 special places on your body that need just a few moments of loving attention every day. 6 places that, if cared for well, can shield you from days of illness and nights of discomfort. First, your underarms. This area is warm, it sweats, and it's tucked away most of the day. Bacteria love it here. Without daily gentle washing, you can develop skin irritations, unpleasant odors, or even infections that spread deeper. Second, your feet, especially between your toes. Feet spend long hours confined in socks and shoes, often damp and dark, perfect for fungus and bacteria to take root. Washing and drying well between your toes can prevent fungal infections like athlete's foot, which can become dangerous if ignored. Third, your groin area. It may feel private, even a little awkward to think about, but hygiene here is absolutely critical. Moisture and delicate skin create an environment where infections like yeast or even serious bacterial conditions can thrive. A simple, gentle cleanse with warm water and mild soap can keep you safe. Fourth, your belly button. It's easy to forget a tiny hollow tucked away, collecting sweat, lint, and bacteria. But infections starting in the belly button can spread quickly in older adults. A quick, soft wipe every day can make a world of difference. Fifth, your fingernails and toenails. Under the nails is a hidden playground for germs. Think of how many things your hands touch in a day. Even if they look clean, gentle scrubbing under the nails removes invisible threats that could creep into your body through small cracks in the skin. And finally, behind your ears. Oil glands work overtime here, and dirt tends to gather unnoticed. If left unwashed, it can lead to skin problems or small infections that can turn serious with a weakened immune system. I know what you might be thinking. That's a lot to remember. But trust me, once you get into the rhythm, it becomes second nature, like tying your shoes or humming your favorite song while making tea. Each time you care for these spots, think of it as whispering to your body, "Thank you for carrying me this far. Let's keep going," because the road ahead is still full of wonders, still full of laughter, still full of you. Now I know what some of you might be quietly thinking right now. It's not that easy anymore. And you're absolutely right. Life changes, and what used to feel simple, bending down to wash your feet, reaching behind your ears, balancing safely in a slippery shower, can feel like climbing a mountain some days. Maybe arthritis has made your joints stiff and sore. Maybe your balance isn't what it used to be. Maybe just standing up for too long makes your heart race a little too fast. I see you. I hear you. And more importantly, I understand. You're not lazy. You're not careless. You're carrying a lifetime of hard work inside your bones, your muscles, your heart. So today, let's talk about how we can meet these challenges with kindness instead of shame. Let's make the job easier, safer, and more doable, not just for today, but for all your days to come. Sometimes it's small things that trip us up, reaching too far, standing too long on a slick surface, feeling exhausted halfway through a simple task. And sometimes the emotional hurdles are even bigger. You might think, does it even matter anymore? Or why should I bother? I've made it this far. But let me ask you, isn't your comfort still worth fighting for? Aren't your good days, your strong days, still something precious enough to protect? Because they are. Every gentle act of care you give your body is an act of loyalty to the life you still have ahead. It's a way of saying, I am still here, I am still valuable. And no matter how small the effort may seem, it matters. So how do we make this easier? How do we turn these daily acts of care into simple, safe, almost automatic rituals? Let's start small with kindness as our compass. First, consider using a shower chair. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. Being able to sit while washing means you can take your time, reach every important area without fear of falling, and actually enjoy the warm water soothing your body. Second, install non-slip mats both inside and just outside your shower or tub. You'd be amazed at the difference they make, like laying out a soft, invisible hand to catch you if you wobble. Third, use a soft, long-handled brush. This little tool is a lifesaver for cleaning your feet back and the backs of your legs without painful bending or twisting. Find one with a flexible head and soft bristles. Your skin deserves gentle love. Fourth, set a daily time to do your self-care. Maybe it's after breakfast when the sun is streaming in and your energy is highest. Maybe it's before an afternoon nap when you can savor the feeling of clean skin against cool sheets. Having a set time turns a chore into a ritual, a sacred appointment with yourself, a daily promise. I will not forget myself today. And finally, make it a moment of joy. Play your favorite song softly in the background. Light a candle with a scent you love, lavender, vanilla, fresh linen. Sing to yourself. Smile at your reflection even if your hair is a little wild and your bathrobe's hanging off one shoulder. Because this is your time. Imagine starting every day with 5 tiny victories. Clean, fresh underarms. Happy, healthy toes. A protected groin area. A fresh, neat belly button. Nails free of hidden dangers. And a head lifted high, clean behind the ears, ready for whatever life brings. Imagine your body breathing a soft sigh of gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for loving me. These rituals aren't a burden. They are a blessing, a quiet armor against the slow creep of illness and fatigue, and they are absolutely gloriously within your reach. Maybe you're wondering, is it really that big a deal? Does keeping these small parts clean actually make a difference in how long and how well I live? The answer, backed by science, is a big resounding yes. A long-term study conducted by Harvard, the famous Harvard Adult Development Study, tracked individuals for over 75 years. Do you know what they found? It wasn't wealth or fame that predicted longer, healthier lives. It was small daily habits that nurtured both the body and the spirit, including hygiene, connection, and purpose. The simple act of maintaining personal cleanliness was shown to directly reduce the rate of infections, hospitalizations, and even depression. In fact, seniors who practiced a consistent hygiene routine were up to 39% less likely to suffer from preventable illnesses compared to those who didn't. Another incredible finding comes from Stanford University's Center on Longevity. Their research points out that regular self-care practices, including proper hygiene, strengthen not just the body, but also the mind. They call it the positive feedback loop of wellness. When you care for your body, you feel better. When you feel better, you stay more active. When you stay active, you remain healthier longer. It's like a snowball of goodness rolling downhill, gathering more and more momentum. Think of it this way. Every time you wash and care for yourself, you are setting off a quiet, invisible celebration inside your body. Your immune cells cheer. Your heart beats a little stronger. Your mood lifts a little higher. And you, my dear friend, are building a bridge to more beautiful tomorrows, one simple step at a time. You deserve a future where you wake up feeling strong, vibrant, and ready for another day. And now you know how to help yourself get there. Now let's clear away some dusty old myths that might still be lingering in the corners of our minds. First myth: if I don't smell bad, I must be clean. Oh, how sneaky that thought can be. The truth is, many infections start silently long before any odor appears. It's not about smelling fresh for others. It's about staying healthy for yourself. Second myth, a quick splash is enough. Would you rinse only the windshield of your car and call it clean? Of course not. Certain areas like between your toes or under your nails need deliberate, gentle attention. A few extra moments now can prevent painful problems later. Third myth, I'm too old to worry about this stuff. Let me be clear. Now is exactly the time to care even more. Your body has served you loyally for decades. It deserves respect and care more than ever. Every day you're alive is a day you can live better, love deeper, laugh louder, but only if you give yourself the care you deserve. And here's a little smile for you. If bread can rise again in a warm oven after being flattened, why can't we rise again with a little warmth, a little love, a little daily care? So let's brush off those old myths like dust from a treasured book. Let's open the next chapter with clean hands, clear eyes, and open hearts. Because your story isn't finished yet, it's just getting to the really good parts. As we come to the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with this thought. Your life is not measured only by the years you've lived, but by the moments you've loved, the dreams you've chased, and the gentle ways you've cared for yourself along the journey. Every small act of care you choose today is a loud, proud declaration that you are not finished yet. Your story is still unfolding, richer, deeper, more beautiful, with each new chapter. Imagine your body as a beloved old garden. You wouldn't abandon the garden just because the seasons have changed, would you? No, you'd tend it carefully. You'd pull the weeds, water the roots, brush the dust from the petals, and marvel at how, even now, blooms can still surprise you. The 6 simple acts we talked about today, washing your underarms, your feet, your groin, your belly button, your nails, and behind your ears, they are not chores. They are seeds. Seeds of strength, of longevity, of dignity. Each gentle wash is a promise. I will protect this beautiful life. I will cherish it. I will not give up on myself. And now I invite you to make this personal. Right now, yes, right now, take one small step. Leave a comment below and tell me which one of these 6 areas will you commit to caring for, with extra love starting today. It can be just one small choice, one ripple of change. Maybe it's making sure to dry carefully between your toes each morning. Maybe it's remembering to softly clean behind your ears at night. Maybe it's gently washing your belly button for the first time in a long while. Whatever it is, claim it, own it, make it yours. And if you found even a spark of encouragement here, I ask you to share this video with someone you love, a friend, a neighbor, a brother, a sister, someone who deserves a reminder that caring for themselves isn't a burden, it's a blessing. Together we can build a community where growing older isn't feared but celebrated, where each wrinkle is a ribbon earned in the race of life, where every gray hair tells a story worth telling again and again. And if you want more gentle, powerful tips for living stronger and longer, don't forget to subscribe. We are in this together, you, me, and all of us, choosing life one small act of love at a time. Take a deep breath. Smile to yourself. Today you chose life. Today you chose you, and that, my friend, is the most beautiful choice of all. Thank you for being with us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell us one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback means a lot to us, so please feel free to share. Reading your comments truly motivates and inspires us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support enables us to keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.